Have you ever been in a room with someone, surrounded by complete silence, yet felt like you were in the middle of a screaming match? Is that silence a moment of peace, or is it a form of punishment? This is a question many of us face in our relationships. When conflict arises, one person might walk away, saying, "I just need some space." And that can be a very healthy thing to do. But where is the line? When does a request for space cross over from being a sign of emotional maturity into an act of emotional manipulation? Let's explore this, because understanding the difference is crucial for the health of any relationship. First, let's talk about what healthy space looks like. True emotional maturity is about recognizing when your emotions are running too high to have a productive conversation. It's about having the self-awareness to say, "I need a moment to calm down, to process my feelings, so I can come back and we can talk about this properly." When you take healthy space, your intention is not to punish your partner. It's not about gaining the upper hand or making them feel bad. It's about self-control. It's about gathering your thoughts. Maybe through journaling, prayer, or just quiet reflection. With the ultimate goal of resolving the conflict. You're stepping away to cool off so you can come back and build a bridge, not to burn one. This kind of space is constructive. It honors both your own emotional needs and the health of the relationship. The goal is always to return to the conversation with a clearer mind and a calmer heart, ready to find a solution together. But then there's the other side of the coin, silence as a weapon. This is where we enter the territory of emotional manipulation. This happens when silence isn't used for self-reflection, but to intentionally cause pain and exert control. It's when you see their call and deliberately ignore it, not because you're not ready to talk, but because you want them to worry. It's when you withhold affection, communication, and your very presence to make them feel anxious, guilty, or desperate. This isn't about cooling off. It's about punishing your partner for disagreeing with you or for not doing what you want. It's a power play. You're using their need for connection against them, making them feel isolated and abandoned until they give in. This form of silence isn't about finding resolution, it's about forcing submission. It is a red flag that indicates a deep-seated issue with control and a lack of respect for the other person's feelings. The damage caused by this kind of manipulative silence can be profound and long-lasting. Think of it like this. Every time the silent treatment is used as a weapon, it's like adding another brick to a wall being built between two people. At first, the wall is small, and you can still see over it. But over time, with each unspoken word and each ignored attempt to connect, the wall gets higher and thicker. Resentment begins to fester in the shadows of that wall. Trust erodes because you can no longer rely on your partner to communicate openly and honestly. Intimacy, which thrives on vulnerability and connection, begins to wither and die. The relationship that once felt like a safe harbor starts to feel like a lonely island. Silence, when used to punish, doesn't just pause the conversation. It can break the very foundation of trust and respect that a healthy relationship is built on from a spiritual perspective. Many traditions emphasize the importance of communication and reconciliation. For instance, in the Christian faith, Ephesians 4:26 advises, "Do not let the sun go down on your anger." This isn't just a poetic phrase, it's practical wisdom. It encourages us to deal with our conflicts promptly, to prevent bitterness from taking root in our hearts overnight. It pushes us toward resolution rather than allowing distance to grow. Similarly, Proverbs 15:1 reminds us that a gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. This highlights the power of our words. Choosing gentle communication over harsh silence can de-escalate a conflict and open the door to understanding. The core message is clear: communication, even when it's difficult, is always preferable to the destructive power of isolation, building connection, not walls. Is the key, so? This brings us to a moment of honest reflection when you choose silence in a conflict. What is your true motive? Are you genuinely trying to create a peaceful space to calm down and collect your thoughts so you can resolve the issue later? Or are you, perhaps subconsciously, trying to create pressure to make the other person feel your displeasure and bend to your will? Be honest with yourself. Are you using space to heal, or are you using silence to hurt? Your answer to that question reveals a lot about the health of your communication patterns and your relationship as a whole, ultimately strong. Lasting relationships aren't the ones that avoid conflict altogether. That's a myth. Truly strong relationships are built by couples who learn how to navigate their disagreements with respect and a commitment to communication. They understand that it's not about winning an argument, but about understanding each other and strengthening their bond through the challenges they face. It's about choosing connection over control and conversation over silent warfare. If this resonated with you and you're looking for more real, honest truths about building healthier relationships, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.